Hello and welcome back to round 4 of GP Winterholm. Playing against HSquid, who's on a black demon form. Yes. Don't have great tools for this matchup. This definitely isn't fast enough, so I'll mold this. And this is pretty good, so I'll keep it. Yeah, but kind of funny because the deck my opponent is on, or at least the combo pieces, actually was actually funnily enough, the first deck I built in Revolution, like way before I even joined the format. Just gonna pull it up. My opponent's build is certainly better than mine, because mine was like multiple colors and stuff. But I think a lot of the same pieces are here. Harbinger, this dome thing, and Demon. Yeah, that's Harbinger. And Poison is kind of a massive card, so yeah, I don't know. Oh, this having Death Touch is so absurd. Let's see. I don't want to sequence this. Let's sequence Zion first. I think I want to do that. I don't have super high hopes in this matchup, especially not the game one. Don't really have answers to like anything my opponent's doing. The Poisoner, I think I might just lose to the two Poisoners, which is funny. Mainly my opponent doesn't have much any cards in hand or anything, but Graft is alright. It works with solo. Let's go ahead and swing with the Scion. This has Death Touch, so doesn't matter much. Is there any logic to be doing this? I think I just always go Trample on Stolen Grafter and then play out Zolo, because I can hold up heavy with Matter Activate next gen. Yep, there's the Tome, and I am pretty willing to concede if my opponent has a demon here. They do not. Forest is a decent draw. Let's see. So Forest, you always just go Bankbuster, letting Bankbuster attack with everything. I guess I don't need to attack with the Cultivator, because the Thorngut will be a 3/3 off the Zolo activation. And that should be good. Am I threatening lethal here? If I go Forest, then I can Zolo for 4. The Thorngut is 9. 9, and then I guess I do need to be aware of Quiet Ambush, huh? But 9, 13, 16, which is lethal, but Harbinger does stop it. I am just gonna go Bankbuster because I do want to blow up the home. And then from here, I guess I can go to start of combat. If my opponent wants to fight ambush pre-combat to try and prevent in-game or something. So not to... do I want to preserve Zolo or not? I could throw the Cultivator in to get in-game instead of Zolo, but fine if Zolo trades with a Poisoner. Yeah, I think that's fine. Poisoner is pretty scary. This is... So I pump everything into Thorngrafter, and this is how much damage? 5, 10, 14. Is not enough, so I'll just do for 1. And you'll take 11 there. The Harbinger, and then I am going to blow up the tome here. Is there any other world where I don't blow up the tome? I don't think so. But it's not even legendary. The hell isn't this legendary? Yeah, so they crack the shard, try and find something. Rats, a card off the tome, and I can pass back. Guessing that they decided to quiet ambush the cultivator. They could have ambushed the Thorngrafter. Weird. I guess they have multiples. Maybe they drew one off the attack. Another poisoner. Sure. Harbinger, sure. Yep. Unveil. So how do I want to do this? Because Unveil does probably give Scion the +2/+2. By Zolo on the Thorngrafter becomes 9/9. And all my guys have trample, so this is easier math. So 7, 16. If my opponent doesn't have a tried ambush, I think they're dead to Zolo on Thorngrafter, right? Because I go up to 8 with the food, but the rat tokens can't block. So 13, 17. They do have a tried ambush, and I guess Fatal Flaw is also another thing you need to consider. If they have a Fatal Flaw, then they should have just cast it on Zola. They probably don't have one. 9, 10, and Unveil isn't lethal. So the Veil probably gets me lethal next turn. Probably. I don't really want to give them more time. I'm just gonna go for it. Zolo, the only reason we hold back the Thorn Grafter, that's not lethal, right? 9, 10, 13. Yeah, that's not lethal. Let's just go for a lethal line. Looks like so that they'd be taking 2 at the moment. Let's go for the Zolo activation, because even if they do have a tried ambush, they wouldn't be able to craft the food. And it does look like I get there, which is nice. Not sure if both lines are winning there or not, but it is always good to take the line that guarantees the win. So I'm not quite sure what my opponent's siding in, if anything. Like, they do have, like, Crown Guard bands if they want to hit my Rick stages, but that seems fine. But they don't have any Wraths. Like, why do I think they had Wraths in the deck? Oh, the other Mono Black Storm deck is playing Wraths, okay. But this one does not, which is good for me to know, because that means that my X3s are safe this time. So Force is bad. Elite is probably not good here, much as I do like Elite. Master the Old Ways. I think enough of my stuff has Trample. I don't need it. It's not bad here. Orochi is a way to answer Demon, kind of. Holmgang answers Diabolical Minion, which I didn't see game 1, but it's a threat. A little bit good here. Is what so I have 10 3-drops and like 11 twos. I don't mind sliding out a little bit, but I think if I do, I want to slide in Master. Maybe I don't want all the home gangs, because maybe I don't want Hiroshi actually. Yeah, Hiroshi seems on the slow side, especially on the draw. Let's put in Masters, cut maybe Thorngrafter. It's kind of weird balling like this, but I think it makes sense. Let's try it. I'm going to be on the play again. I'm never gonna mulligan. Not like great, but it's like fine. We'll need a draw, but I'll just turn down General Cultivator plus lands, just in general. There's Diabolical Minion, Tankbuster's good, Poison is fine, Honging, bit annoying sequencing here. I think I would just go Tracker. Would prefer to have a Zola here, obviously, but can't always have what we want. Hopefully they just like slam a tome here. God, what's the tome even called? Precipity? That's the faculty? Yeah, that's fine. Another poisoner. Annoying. Let's hit their 3rd land. So let's just swing. Let's just go forest and swing. I think I want to blow up the minion here. Like, I'm always gonna be playing home gang here, so the minion is kind of annoying. But don't want to be fighting the poisoner because it's death touch. Now I can slam a heavy, cast the turn back. They're just equipping the weapon. What? Oh, the demon, sure. I guess I get punished for like, the home gang there. So I could have held it and traded track of a demon. I just don't really think that's winning. My issue. I don't know. Be wrong in that, I guess. But just slow down so much. I mean, I do have plenty of mana next turn. Do I want to concede here? I guess I have heavy for the Bell Tower. Yeah, I'll just concede here. Don't really feel like continuing that game. And this is a keep. Not a great hand, but if I draw a land, it becomes pretty exceptional. 3-3. Poisoner, can I hit the land? No, I cannot. Wood is fine. This is a good draw. Yeah, sure. I don't think that's actually how this. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. This doesn't really matter at all. Actually, I mean, sure. It doesn't really matter. This card is such a. It's basically vanilla. I mean, honestly, I've been more annoyed that I need to crack it than anything else. I mean, I know it does do stuff, but odd. I think the resolution here is that my opponent's calling judge, but the resolution here is almost only that they choose whether the trigger goes on the stack or not, which is like fine. I don't really care. This isn't technically beneficial. So I guess in this case, Yeah, but this doesn't have any counters on it. It shouldn't matter whether I'm not getting an advantage here. Oh well, I shouldn't be. I guess there's argument that I could make the wrong choice. Opponent does decide to give me the trigger. Guess I'll do hexproof trample. Hexproof, yeah, sure. This don't think it really matters. So I think I'm just going Zola. I think Zola makes sense. Yeah, my opponent just takes it anyways. History. Let's see if my opponent has a demon or something, a tome or what have you. Soldier's gear is fine. Harbinger is fine. They did hit their third land. Guess this is like Death Touch Reach. Yes, Death Touch. It's a Vigilance Reach. I have to track what it was allowed into. That's awful. To hit a land. I want to attack with Zolo or not? I think I do. Because that gets the poison off the board. I'm just going Unveil this turn. I don't think I get lethal next. Oh. I guess I Unveil first. See what I hit. Because that will inform whether or not I want to Zolo next turn. But I guess I can hit another Zolo, right? In which case I want to be offering the trade here. I think that logic makes more sense than doing pre-combat. Uh, yeah, that's fine. I guess I could have also. I should have attacked the cultivator. That was. I don't know. I attack with the cultivator. I think I'm fine with how this works out. I don't especially care. And they do have Twilight Ambush up. Yeah, okay. So there's the Zolo and a tracker. Then I guess I'm going trample here. And do I even want the vigilance on the Zolo? I don't really think so, because that does prevent endgame potentially, and endgame is probably more relevant than the count on the Zolo. Just pass back. There's so many things in this deck that mess up all my senses. Like this card having trample, death touch, and upkeep trigger. I mean, admittedly, this is probably just the games that I've been playing. As to what doesn't matter. There's tome. Don't they look dead on board? Yeah, right. I mean, I guess they can demon here off the shard. Hey, that's good enough for them. I don't know. Looks like they are going. Wait, they just sack shard to play shard? Sure. Okay. I mean, that works for me. Yeah, Zolo is good. I guess it shouldn't be surprising this card's good, because, I mean, look at it. Otherwise, like, last GP, what's the card called? Symbol of Evolution? Like, this card is similarly a bit absurd. Um, where, God, is it? Yeah, at this point in Magic, a 3-mana 4/4 and a Savannah Lions are, arguably the same power level and constructed, which is weird to say, but Savannah Lions are actually, pretty reasonable. I don't think we're getting a 1-mana 3/1 that anytime soon. Whereas, if you tell me that Open Year, I mean, there's the guy from the most recent set, the 3-mana 4/4 1 green pip, toxic, proliferate on attack on damage, death touch or something. And I don't even think that's seeing standard play. But I might be wrong. Yeah, actually, I might be entirely wrong in that because I know there's a green white poison deck. You might build I don't follow standard. But I mean, trample is better than death touch, and this ability is kind of nuts. This ability is also kind of nuts. But I did twice X. 2x is such a big number. It's not in math terms, but decently large. Because the turn after you're playing this, you're getting to 6. So in theory, this is threatening 10 points of trample damage on turn 4 if you have a 1/1, cultivator. Yeah, regardless, that is round 4. I do end up going 4-0, which don't mind at all. Happy that I got out of that matchup alive, because even doing those games, it didn't really even feel all that great. Because they did end up just not having anything. I do end up hitting Zol here. If this Zol was something else, I don't think I'm representing lethal. But I guess they did hit Scion too. If I only hit one thing, then it'd be pretty bad. Still, yeah, what I would still, I guess I would be one off lethal because I have the Harbinger to jump block. 4 points damage. I'd only be representing 13 on board. I guess I have the food too. But since I hit the tracker too, and that's a lot more damage. Yeah, they just don't find demon and they die because of it. Because if they go this and they play demon here, they need to stack they draw 3. And then they have Shard. I guess they can't actually get off the ground because they don't have any floating. And they have actually no, what on top when they get off the ground because Tome was intended to be a combo piece. Because they're drawing three and then these cards all making these make mana and spell power will start draining, and they should be able to get a range of my board state. Some of these Zolos are scary, so with a land draw, for example, 5, this is Trample Death Touch, so 8, 12, and then this is another 8, 20. I feel like they might be able to get of 20, and then Demon blocks for 4. So like one of these swamps was a Demon, and maybe they get out of it. Though they probably have to trade with Demon, but I don't think that matters, because they'd be drawing like 3, and I think they'd be drawing like 10 or something, even without extra draws. But like in that, or maybe not without extra draws, but that's probably a conservative estimate. It's kind of where I'm looking. But yeah, Mono Green goes undefeated in Swiss. So thanks for watching.